Welcome to a brand new podcast. Once again, a train is rolling along. And this is the Oracle 19. And my name is Greatness. Today's episode, we'll shift gears a little bit. We're going to talk about hygiene. Yes, hygiene. Males and females with hygiene. Got a lot of nasty people out here. Just thinking about it, I just had to take a bath before I even talk to y'all guys. Because it's a growing number of people that's just not taking care of their hygiene. But before we get into that topic, again, I need y'all to continue supporting the machine, and thanks to the ones that are supporting the machine. Again, if you want, you can go on the platforms Anchor.fm, Anchor FM, Google, iTunes, Breaker, Spotify, all your major platforms, we're on there. And you can go on Anchor FM and make a contribution there. You go on the website, ANCHOR.FM, and you can just type in the Oracle 19 podcast, and you can make a little contribution, weekly, monthly, whatever you like. Or you can go through PayPal, Evolution of London @gmail.com, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com. You can make a contribution directly to the PayPal account. And any questions or concerns, you can email, same email, evolutionoflondon@gmail.com if you have any questions or concerns, or if you want to put your brand on the channel. We can talk business, send me an email, and then we can talk some business if you want to put your brand on this channel. We also on YouTube, Greatness 19 channel, and you can watch videos. We're growing weekly, so I am pleased about that. And again, this channel, basically, we're going to deal with vast different topics. So it's just not going to be zeroing on one particular, like a grocery store. Vast amounts of different groceries. Again, this is just something I feel in everyday life people will have a perspective and will listen to the podcast. So that's what I want to share. You can shop online. Our shopping mall, baby shopping mall, evolutionoflondon.com. Perfume, cologne, accessories, furniture, and much more different products. Just check it out, evolutionoflondon.com. Or I should say www.evolutionoflondon.com. And also our website for digital products and custom clothing and accessories, evolutionoflondon.org. www.evolutionoflondon.org. You'll find this on the description box as well of the major platforms. And also our sponsor, you can email Mr. Will, fitness consultation. You can email him at williesfitness99@gmail.com. That's Willie, WILLYZ, fitness99@gmail.com. also this great music that we have going on, go to Cheap Limousine channel. You find his beats on YouTube. Cheap Limousine, and that's on YouTube. And you can follow him on, I'm sure, different platforms as well. Again, you'll find the information in the description box as well. Now, the topic I was talking about is hygiene. This is another thing I feel with the fall of society, and this is my perspective. A lack of hygiene, if you look at history, and you can see in different civilizations, especially in Europe, definitely in the Middle Ages, hygiene was an all-time low. People died earlier, more diseases, and mental illnesses too. And you can see that here in Western society as well, North America and European nations, but you'll find that all over the world. Hygiene. People not properly washing up the basics. And I'm focused here in North America because I'm living in North America. And I'm gonna break down. I'll start with the ladies, and I know the reversal with men too. But you know what? In all fairness, balance it out, men with hygiene. Y'all guys gotta really take care of your hygiene, groom yourself properly. We'll just start, and the reason why I'm talking about this, bringing up this topic, because there was an article in the New York Post, and I was checking it out online, and it was explaining, this was last week, it was explaining that, all the actors and actresses that we as a society worship and put on a pedestal, they do not bathe. They have justification for that. They don't bathe for days at a time or brush their teeth, and they want to talk about saving the water and and all of this other stuff. There's not that much saving in the world. That's what you have the water for, is to take a bath. Now, I'm not going to mention about what actors and actresses do not bathe regular, because I don't want to get into any legal issues for slander and defaming their name without actual direct facts, because I don't live in their house. But this was proposed from the New York Post, and they mentioned people, and some actors and actresses do admit to that. So y'all guys have to do your due diligence and Google all the famous actors and actresses that maybe their names might come up. And again, there's quite a few. So again, I find it very interesting. These are the people that we worship, put on a pedestal, and that we have fantasies about, men and women. And they smell. They don't take care of themselves. Their hygiene is poor. And some of these actors and actresses proud of it. And you worship them. You dream about them. You fantasize about them. This is why in this day and time, and before I zero in on the men and women of society, I'm just talking about the actors and actresses, and then I work my way down. Y'all guys, just because you see someone, don't get caught up in lust. Try not to. Now, we human beings, that's within our nature. But you will find out that these people is not what cracked up to be, especially hygiene. So you really, as human beings, got to start analyzing people and people that you worship and put on the pedestal, because you don't know what they do in their household. And the basics is, do they take care of their hygiene? And again, a lot of people is filthy out here. This is why diseases and is running rampant, because people do not take care of their hygienes. And that's a very big thing that is going on now. Hygiene. So don't be putting these actors and actresses on the pedestal, because really they don't take care of themselves. They smell, and among other things. But men, everyday men, take care of your hair, all your hair. Grease your hair. It's called grooming. Don't let women see dandruffs in your hair. That's not attractive. Wash your face. Wash your ears. Now, I know I'm talking to you like children, but you know, we as citizens out here, we don't do the basic things. Men, groom yourself. Women don't want a nasty man for the most part. I'll get to the ladies in a moment, but I'm just saying, average citizens, you want a person that's take care of themselves. So men, take care, groom yourself. The ears, little things. Pluck the hairs out your nose. It's grooming. Take care of yourself. Brush your teeth. Floss. These are the basics. You think you would tell this to children. That's natural. But we as adults, we need this information. Is just reassuring that you need, giving you assurance, I should say, that you should take care of yourself. And sometimes we overlook that. I don't personally, but a lot of men do. You have to be mindful. That's really what I'm trying to get at. And overall health. Scrub your body. Exfoliate your skin. Face, specifically. That makes a difference. Because dead skin produces odors. So you have to learn to exfoliate your skin. There's nothing feminine about that. Actually, this is part of grooming, especially in this day and time, because what we eat, all the processed foods and so forth, and we smoking and weed and cigarettes, and all of that smoke gets in your pores. All those chemicals get into your pores. So you need to detox your body, men. Scrub yourself. Lower part of your body. Wash. Back and front. Groom yourself. For your hairy men. Groom yourself, because extra hairs produces more odor. Excessive hairs, I should say, produces more odors. If you have built like a grizzly bear, or have hair like a grizzly bear or Bigfoot, you need to pay attention to your body. Some people have hairs on their toes. Men, trim your hairs on your toes, your big toe. Grooming. Soak your feet with Epsom salt, peppermint oil. in the pail. Not only that's good for you, helping exfoliate the dead cells from your feet, but also it takes toxins out your body. I'm not going to get into all details. You have to Google it. I just gave you just a couple of things with Epsom salt and peppermint oil, or lemon oil. Kills bacteria in your feet and takes away toxins from your head to your toes. And I'm just talking about the men here. Because no female one really, unless she's dirty, just want to deal with a dirty dude. So that's very important. And guys, it also diet plays a role of how your body produces odors. That's why some races have a very strong odor. You know, different races, Asians, Indians, white people, black people, we have all different odors. Just like anybody from the animal kingdom because of what we eat. So that produces odors. People that, don't want to sound like I'm being mean, but if you have, for example, Indians and the curry that they eat, and sometimes you be around certain Indians, and you can smell it's like a curry smell. It's diet. And I'm just not picking saying on the Indians, but if the Asians too, straight from China, Japan, there's diets that they eat, and it reflects of how they smell. Same you'll find with whites and blacks as well. I'm not saying good, bad, up and down in this conversation. I'm just speaking factual information about diet. So you have to be able to curb that with hygiene, proper hygiene. And then also, I know in this Western society, people, especially government, in offices, they are all about fragrance-free environment, which I personally think is dumb, personally. That's why I can't work in corporations. I have in the past, but that's not my direction now, thank goodness. Because how would people use that excuse, or we don't want to smell perfume and cologne in the office and stuff, but you rather have a stink person. If a person smells, that's okay. But if you smelling fresh and clean and have nice cologne or perfume, now of course you don't want something so strong and smelling up the whole office, I get it, but perfume and cologne is a part of society. Smelling good, that's why it's out here. And a lot of these businesses are saying fragrance-free environment, but yet still if somebody is smelling, which you have a lot of people in the offices and they smelling no perfume or anything, that's offensive. But that's just how it is. The society, hygiene in society has gone down. People, before I get to the ladies' point of view, I'm just going to speak the ladies' situations. I'm just focusing on the men now. I'm switching over in general. You hear stories, I hear stories people how they wash it. So then they use just wipes and go in the bathroom, wipe one wipe under the armpits, and then dump it, and then maybe the backside, and that's it. No using water, no getting in the shower. Just grab wipes and go. And put on the shirt, fresh shirt, dress up and go. Some people don't even use deodorant. That's insane to me. Especially in modern day society, they have created different deodorants. It's insane. So no perfume, no cologne, no deodorant. Some people just wake up in the morning, shake their hair, brush their teeth, just put water on their face and go. And I'm sure y'all guys know countless stories. If not, you might even do that yourself. Who knows? That might apply to you. But this is what's out here. Hygiene. Terrible. Degenerates as far as I'm concerned. Now, ladies, I'm finding more and more stories. And I have seen and been in the streets, everyday life, where I can smell females' armpits strong. Y'all females, and you're supposed to be dainty, feminine. I shouldn't smell anything on you. Now, out of both genders, if you said men was the nastiness, was the most nasty, okay. And that's not acceptable for men to be nasty. Let's not get that twisted. But y'all ladies, the nurturers of society, have children, filthy, smelling. I could smell your armpits. This is in the streets here. Me personally, I have countless stories where walking the streets, going to the supermarket or public transportation or the airports, wherever, and I'm finding more and more females that have body odors. Armpits are strong, and we talking, and then sometimes you could just smell their vaginas. We're talking in the streets. We're not even talking about our relations. And the emails that I've been getting more and more, that's why I have this topic, is even in the bedroom, females are smelling. Armpits, just body odor, strong, like men. This is not acceptable. When you're in Western society, you could soak yourself. Females got to learn to soak themselves. Put essential oils in the bathtub. Clean your body out because you're internal creatures, so you have to let the water go inside you internally. Men is external, so they stand in the showers, stand up and take baths. But you have to mix it up, ladies. You have to soak yourselves. The hygienes of ladies out here is atrocious. And from the ages you see, from teenagers all the way up to 50. Me personally, I've encountered in my circumference many females with bad hygiene. We just talk about in the streets. Just walking up and down in the streets. And in my heyday, even I encountered females with odors, and I just had to shut it down and say, you know what, this is not the business. So that's just on my level. I know a lot of guys can vouch for that. And it's growing. And I think a lot of mental illness of society is kicking in. But to me, you gotta do better. ladies. Nowadays, how you gonna be even wife material? And you don't even know how to wash your backside, put deodorant on, and you're smelling like savages. So this is hygiene. Ladies, you have to groom yourself. You also soak your feet. Some of y'all females' feet is rough, hard. Maybe it's not attractive. I'm not a foot person anyway. But I mean, from head to toe, I see females with dandruff in their hair, and armpits smelling. Everything else around them is musty. How are you gonna be marriage material? Take baths, people. You gotta take it twice a day, morning and night. It's okay. The water won't bite you. It's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Learn to take care of your body. Your body, men and women, is your temple. And you only have one temple. So y'all got to do better, because hygiene plays a part. And we're not even talking about upkeep in your house. House is nasty. You nasty. Who wants to be around a nasty person? I know there's a few that don't care, but long term, who wants to be around a nasty person? I know out here, and sometimes, unfortunately, you have spouses that's like that. Guys, listen, this world is a cold world. But you gotta learn to wash your behind. Put deodorant on. The question is, are you a degenerate? Because that's degenerate behavior. It really is. And this is why men and women, you have to really analyze. You not only, when you're meeting people, you don't not only analyzing about who they are, but how they take care of themselves. Because this could bring on diseases to you and society. Look at look what's out here. I was going to say that, but I got to watch my words. Look at this pandemic that is going on. I mean, whether it's true or false, but people is not taking care of themselves. Hygiene. Diseases come from somewhere. We do have, I know, man-made, blah, blah, blah. I'm not getting into that. I'm just saying the whole topic is hygiene. Things happen, multiply things, diseases happen a lot of times because people don't take care of themselves. Hygiene. It goes right back to that. Hygiene. Not doing that due diligence. Not washing your hands. Not keeping your house clean. Not keeping your business clean. Office, or you can expand on that. So hygiene, guys. You have to take care of yourselves. Well, again, thank you for listening and allowing me to ramble, and you have patience with me. And again, please support the machine and continue, and thank you. Monday and Thursdays, our podcast. Monday mornings, Thursday mornings, every week. Thank you. Thank you for listening. Cheap.